Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about the Denver Nuggets and why I really do believe that this team can still make an impact in the Western Conference Finals. Not Western Conference Finals, but they could make it there. But the playoffs. This team, we could talk all day about the most probable MVP this year, Nikola Jokic, and how phenomenal he is offensively, and how this team is still finding ways to score, still finding ways to win, and it's because Nikola Jokic is the MVP and what he's able to do. Yes, they are the fourth seed, but they've won 44 games, and they'll come close to 50 games, and you know why that's because even though and they've had injuries is because of Nikola Jokic. And first off, Michael Porter Jr. is looking like a star. I'm a huge fan of Michael Porter Jr. and I have said this is his breakout year. People do not believe me. This is his breakout year. Next year, this man is going to be dropped. First off, this season he's dropping 19 points a game, but next year he's going to be a 20-point scorer without a doubt in my mind. So before we continue today's video, I want to hear down below, what do you guys think of the Denver Nuggets? And in the last 10 games, my man Michael Porter Jr. has been averaging 25.6 points in 35.4 minutes a night, shooting 46.9% from 3, 55.8% from the field, 6.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 1 block, and half a steal a game, and only 1.5 turnovers per game. So this is what I expect from him next year, around these numbers. That's literally what I think he's going to average for the year. And this season, last year he played 55 games. This year he's on pace to play 63 games, which is a majority of the year. So I think he's fully back to health, and he's just going to keep on growing. Now, if we continue looking at this team and just, the whole thing as a whole picture, Facundo Campazzo, my mom's from Argentina, so my oldest sister was born there. My dad lived there for a while, and my dad's Italian. I'm the first person born in America on both sides, but basically, and what I want to say is I've always been a big fan. I've said this multiple times that I'm a huge fan of Argentine basketball players. I'm waiting for Leandro Balmaro to get here so I can get his jersey, and I'm a huge fan over every time I see Argentine basketball players come in the NBA. And Facundo Campazzo was a guy that I was so stoked for, and he's a guy who has really assumed a big role. And in the last 10 games, he's been playing 32.3 minutes a night, shooting 41% from the field. Yeah, it's only 31% from 3, but still, he's getting 4.5 rebounds a game, 6.5 assists, 2 steals a game, 10 points. Man, this guy's so pesky on defense. He's like a gnat that you keep flicking away, and he just won't go away, and he keeps going and poking, and you're just like, get away. But he just does this so, like, a great job at it. I love him. And, Marcus Howard is a guy that I do want to, shine a light to, that I think's been very fun. Obviously, Aaron Gordon's been great. Yeah, he's only playing 26 minutes and getting 10 points, but he's been phenomenal in his time there, getting 5 rebounds, getting like half a block, half a steal. He just comes in and he's like a Swiss Army knife for this team. He does everything well, and we don't expect too much of him, and he barely turns the ball over. They gave Will Barton a bigger, scoring role. He's getting like 14.5 points a game. Yeah, I know this team is affected by injury. Will Barton's out with a hamstring injury. Zeke Nnaji is out with an ankle injury. Aaron Gordon didn't play. Monty Morris had a hamstring injury. PJ Dozier's had an injury. Jamal Murray's obviously out. But this team, if you just look at the rest of it, Nikola Jokic, Austin Rivers, Facundo Campazzo, I really like the duo of Rivers and Campazzo, what they've been doing lately. It's been really good. Yeah, Rivers only been getting like 9 points a night, but still, he's been playing well, playing efficient basketball, and that's what they need. And Monty Morris is another great player. But we can keep looking. Bol, I don't really like him. Like, put JaVale McGee in. Don't play Bol. You have to play his zone defense when he's in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I haven't seen enough Bol. Just don't play him. I used to be a fan of Bol, but not anymore. JaVale McGee, I love him. He just plays high efficiency minutes whenever he comes in the game. JaMychal Green's another guy who's came in. He's been playing well. He's fun to watch. It's just this team has so much depth. They got Shaquille Harris. They stole him from the Utah Jazz when they waived him. And, there's so many players that keep going. Zeke Nnaji hasn't been bad, but Paul Millsap kind of had a resurgence so far this year. Yeah, not this year, this second half. Yeah, he's only playing 18 minutes a night, but it's been a lot better than what he had been in the past in the big first half of the year, where it was kind of depressing to see Paul Millsap out there. Yeah, his three-point shot isn't hitting, but he's going for more mid-ranges, and that's fine if he's hitting them. And JaMychal Green's been doing a better job playing. I think he should be playing more minutes than Millsap. But still, this team's got a lot of pieces that I watch them, and I'm like, yes, shit's going on. I like it. Nikola Jokic is getting more blocks. I think it's a really fun team. I really like it. I want to know what you guys think of Vlatko Kankar. Man, yeah, basically that's it for me today, guys. I want to hear your opinions down below. I really think this team could be a threat. They just have so many pieces they get pulling out of their ass, and then I'm just like, holy fucking shit. Like, I just can't not, like, I can't ignore it. I talk about how, like, Marcus Howard is just a legit ball handler. His ball handling skills are really unreal and needs more minutes. Really, they could have traded Monty Morris and played Marcus Howard, and I would have been fine. Maybe I've only seen him in small sample sizes, but I really like him. But don't get me wrong, I love Monty Morris. He's great. They did a good job keeping him. And, I think this team can make it if Nikola Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., Will Barton, Aaron Gordon, Morris, Rivers, Dozier, Millsap, Green, Capazzo, McGee, and Howard are all playing their A game. I really think. Zeke Nnaji is a guy I was a fan of. He hasn't been playing much this year, but hey, his numbers in a bottle don't look that bad. But yeah, that's it. I think this team can really be a threat. And yeah, I'm going to go watch Face Off because I'm done. Peace out, guys.